Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to break down a low roller strategy, and this is updated for a $25 table. I feel that the $25 table is really becoming a new normal in many casinos outside of Las Vegas. So this episode is all about maximizing your playtime, managing your risk, and getting the most out of every session. If you want to make your bankroll last at $25 tables, this strategy might be for you. So what is a low roller strategy? So this strategy is designed to help you play longer, have more fun without big losses. So this is something that my wife does. She's played craps, but it's not her normal game. She's usually at the roulette table. But I've been urging her, and this is something that I would have her start with. So low rollers and new to the table. And this is really how we're going to minimize house edge. So the bankroll setup, I'm bringing, of course, my $2,500, but a good start would be 500 to 200 or 500 to 750. That gives you at least 20 to 30 minimum bets, and that's table minimum. Which is usually enough to ride out cold shooters and still enjoy the game. If you want to play with odds or add place bets, consider bumping your buy-in up to 1,000 for that extra cushion. So the core bets are, the bets today are going to be pass line with odds and 6 and 8. Those are the bets with the lowest house edge. So why don't we just get into it, and we will, well, let me talk about this first. So managing bets and progression. So how do you keep your session alive at a $25 table? Stick to the minimum bet until you have a profit cushion. Only pressure bets when you have everything paid off. Pocket some chips every time you're up 100 or more. That way you lock in wins and you make sure that you walk away with money in your pocket. If your bankroll drops by half, consider taking a break and ending your session. Remember, discipline is the best friend at the craps table. So some table etiquette for those that need to know. Even at $25 tables, low rollers are always welcome. Have your chips ready and place your bets promptly. Ask dealers for help if you're unsure of the bet amounts and the payouts. Don't let bigger bettors pressure you into riskier bets. Do your thing and don't follow what somebody else is doing. Respect all the players, space, and the pace of the game. All right, so now let's do an example walkthrough. And this is going to be very straightforward. All right, so we're going to put a pass line bet. This is a 3-4-5 odds table. We're going to pick up some dice, and we're going to, all right, there we go. We've got the best pair out there, and we're coming out. Remember, pass line wins on 7 and 11, loses on 2, 3, and 12. That is a hard 6. Hard 6. So I'm just counting out some red chips. There's 25 for 25 red. We'll rack that up. And we will take full odds on a 6. That's 5 times odds. And we will place the 8, because this is all about low house edge bets. And these are the lowest that you can get. All right, and we'll shoot. And 4 the hard way. And 7 out. Whew, nothing but down the tubes on that one. That's okay. And another pass line, and we'll be coming out again. And 6. The point is 6. Once again. And we've got 30 on the pass line. And we've got 125 behind. Now, you don't have to play full odds. But playing odds is something good. Just make sure on a 6 it's divisible by 5 for an easy payout. And 9. Center field 9. Nothing happening. And 5. No field 5. And 7 out. That's the 6, 1, 7. All right. We're having a little bit of a spell of a very cold table, and we're coming out. And 3. That's a loss. We're still coming out. And 8. Let's see if we can make 8 work for us today. 30 on the 6. 125 in odds. And 10. 10 the easy way. And 5. No field 5. And 5. Back-to-back 5s. And 8. All right. We hit our point. That is going to pay 25 for the 1-to-1, 150 odds for the 125. We will pick this up and get it in our rack. And we are coming out again. And 4 the hard way. All right. The 4 is 3 times odds. That's 75 bucks. And we are on the 4. Let's go ahead and drop $30 for that 8. So now we're actually playing 3 numbers. And rolling. And 6. $30 pays $35. We'll just straight rack that up. We got to pay off all our bets first. And 7. The 6, 1, 7 is the killer. All right. Let's go again. And we're coming out. 10. 10 on the other end. We're on. Let me drop some black chips to the dealer and say, I need help. It's $200. And we've got 75 odds on the pass line, 30 on each of the 6 and 8, and we're rolling. And yo. And yo again, 2 11s in a row. And 10. We hit the point. All right. And that is going to pay 1 for every 2. So 150 in the back, 1 to 1 in the front. We'll just pick this up and rack it. And we're coming out again. And 7, pay the line. Rack that. And yo, that's a winner for the pass line. And 6 the hard way. We've got a place bet here, so what do? Let's take it down. And that means we just have to put out our odds, which is 5 times. And we're looking for a 6. And 9, center field 9. And 5, no field 5. That's the 9's best friend. And 4, easy 4. And 4 again, back-to-back 4s. And 7 out. A lot of outside numbers today. That's a loss. All right, our black is back to 2,000. $210, so we lost $290. Not a good day. We had one good roll. We hit a point, but you know, this happens. And that's why you want to bring a bigger bankroll for something like this. So what are the pros and cons? So the cons are, or the pros are, slow, steady losses means longer play, even at higher minimums. More time to enjoy the atmosphere, learn the game, and rack up comps. Little stress when things go cold. Your losses are controlled. Easy to stay in the game and avoid tilt. So the cons are smaller wins compared to aggressive strategies. Tempting to bet more when the table gets hot, but discipline is the key. Minimum bet tables mean higher bankroll risk if you ignore the strategy. So here are some tips for everybody that's playing this strategy. Always use your player's card. At a $25 roll, comps add up fast. Even tables with the lowest minimums and the slowest pace, they still add up. Stay focused. Don't let other players' excitement pressure you into doing something that you're not planning to do. Celebrate small wins and set realistic win-loss goals. So technically, we were probably at our loss goal but for the demo's sake, we kept going. Now, it could have reversed. Out of those 3 or 4 rolls, we could have had the balance be good rolls, and we would have been in good shape. So here's some takeaways. Low roller strategy at $25 tables is about survival, value, and getting the most fun for your money. Stick with smart bets, avoid chasing losses, and play with the pace that you're comfortable with. With the right discipline, you can enjoy craps even when the stakes are higher, and you'll be back to play another day. Thanks for watching Craps University. If you found this episode helpful, subscribe for real-world crap strategies, detailed walkthroughs, insider tips, player personas. We do it all. And having a blast at the table. See you next time.